Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I'm going to be making my catch-all planner spread for the week of December 6th through 12th. This is a big happy planner and I need all the room I can get this week because I have a lot of deadlines to meet. So it's going to be a pretty functional one, but like emphasis on the fun in functional because I can't pull myself away from stickers to save my life. I got these from Oclare'S creation. They're a bunch of little gingerbread houses, and I kind of wanted to do like a gingerbread village, kind of like Candyland theme, with like a scene up at the top, checklists probably in the middle, and then all of my commitments down at the bottom. At least that was the thought I had when I was like kind of picking stickers out. To work with that theme, I have the Merry and Bright sticker book. As you can see, a lot of like pepperminty things on the cover, so that's kind of what I'm going to pair it with. And then I have like some quotes from According to Allie. I was looking at this red one because I like the red tones to match with the peppermints, and I might pull in some washi tape. So this is kind of what I'm thinking for the week, like not super Christmassy, but like still kind of wintry at the same time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this one. I think I want to get started with these gingerbread houses. I love the way that they're all different on the sheet. I have 2 sheets of them, so I will have duplicates, but I'll just space them out far enough apart that it won't even look like duplicates. I actually really don't mind having duplicate stickers. I kind of like having the same sticker in the spread to kind of like really push that theme like to the limits, but these are so cute, and she put such great like line work onto each of the gingerbread houses. They're so beautifully decorated. I can't decorate gingerbread houses to save my life. I am so bad at like working with edible art, I guess. This one is going to be split down the middle because I just don't have enough room for it here. So I'm just going to cut that one. Like, yeah, I could bring it all the way to the punch, but I don't really want to do that. I kind of want it to like drop off at the edge of these boxes. So one half of it there, and then the other half of it over here. I will have some room up at the top if I want to do like top priorities for the day, or even like maybe a quote, like if I have like a really long quote that I can kind of drag out along that top like section. I don't think I have anything that would fit quite that size, but we will see. I really like the According to Allie one, but I think I'm only going to use one off of that sheet and then save the rest of them for a different spread because it's, most of them are like blue tones, and I'm trying to stay away from blue tones. I'm trying to do like brown and red and pink. I don't know what's going on outside. Oh well. Okay, so this will be one sheet of these stickers, and then I'll move on to the next one. I like how these are looking so far. I think I want to continue them into the sidebar as well to like just really drive home the fact that this is like a village. There are a bunch of little houses by each other. So I'll do that. And then for the last one, I'm going to split this one in half, which I think will work to fill in that empty space over there, as well as in the sidebar. So half of a house over on this side. The spacing is working out surprisingly well, knock on wood. And then this one I can just trim off the edge of the page. And now I have some more of these little gingerbread houses that I could use like in my daily planner if I really wanted to, or like even at the bottom of the spread. I think I want to leave them like this though. I really like just that line of them. They all look so different. It's cute. Next up, I'm going into this Merry and Bright sticker book, and I want to find like some checklists to do the middle section with. I feel like there are like a bunch in here. And I'm looking for like red tones, like red and pink tones. This one's more of like a cherry red than I was looking for, but I think it'll do the trick. I have so many commitments these days because, again, final papers are due, final presentations, all that fun stuff. My thesis deposit date is on the 10th, so I got to get the full draft of that submitted by then. I have my December sticker release happening on the 6th, so that's the Monday. And then on top of that, I have like regular classes and TAing and like all of the things that I normally have. So fitting a bunch of extra things into my schedule this week and trying to get my videos filmed ahead of time because I know how draining this is gonna be just to like live through this week. I'm looking for like pink checklists, but I think I might have used them all, which makes sense. That's probably what I would have picked first if I were given this book brand new. But I was hoping to get some pink in here, not just like red. Oh well, I'll live with it. So I'm gonna alternate between like the darker one and the more cherry red color. These all have 4 bullet points on them, which I think is a pretty good amount of bullet points if I'm making like a top 4 for the day, or like a top 3 and then random task that needs to get done. And then for the daily planner, I'm keeping track of like more of the mundane things like unloading the dishwasher and doing the laundry. Like that's going in the daily planner, but in here I'm trying to keep track of like how many pages of progress I'm making towards those final papers. Like, is the thesis like getting sent out today? All those things. I'm starting to hit a little bit of a wall with this spread, which is pretty early on in this video, but that's fine. I'm gonna keep pushing through. So I'm taking a sidebar sticker, just a regular gold foiled one. This one is lined, and that's gonna be like a running to do for the list. So things that don't get sorted into the daily ones. Using some gold colorful boxes, I'm gonna start filling in things that I have to do. So I have a meeting on Monday as well as my December sticker release. So 2 boxes for that. And I feel like most days are just gonna have 2 boxes if I planned things out right. Okay, Tuesdays we have class, and then I think it's just class and work, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know my schedule, and we're like at the end of the semester. But now I know there is enough room up at the top if I need space to put another one of these gold boxes. So we got that. Wednesday I do have 3 things. I have an appointment, and then I have class and work. So I can do 3 on that one. And I honestly don't mind them all being kind of like the same down here. Like it is a very like symmetrical gridded spread. But for my purposes, it actually does work out. And I'll figure out a way to incorporate some more like decorative elements up into the top, so it's not as sad. Granted, they're gingerbread houses. They're not like sad, but I just would like a little bit more. Okay, so I have 3 things on Thursday, so I gotta find another sheet of these boxes. Here we go. I was looking for a good deal on these for Black Friday because I just go through so many of these colorful boxes books, but I didn't find like as good of a deal as I would have hoped on these. Like the ones that are the 2 for 1, like the ones where they're $10, like that I like, because I'll pay $10 for one of these boxes. I go through so many of these, but I think they were like 30% off, and the prices they got hiked up. All the Happy Planner things went up, so it's like $22 minus the 30%. Like that's not that great of a deal. Plus sales tax is like 10% here. So it's not like I'm even getting the 30% off because sales tax comes into account. And then I have 2 things on Sunday. So I gotta get these in place, and then I also need to remember to put a box for my thesis deposit. Maybe I should swap out the checklist in the middle on that day with just a full-size box, because that's gonna be my like priority for the day. And then this one can go over to Saturday, and I'll put like another full-size box on Sunday, but probably like a decorative one. So that's going on Saturday. I don't even know if I have full-size boxes left. Oh, here we go. And the lined ones are fine this week because the sidebar is lined. Normally I try to stay away from these just because my writing doesn't like fit nicely in these lines. I write a little bit smaller than the width of these lines, but there's not that much to write in this box, I don't think. Just like the time and who I need to email things to. Trying to get this centered. It's hard for me to tell if it's centered or not because the checklists are throwing me off a little bit, but I think that's pretty good. I was kind of thinking maybe this snowflake one for Sunday. It's that darker red tone. Like, it's not anything like super exciting or functional. It's just snowflakes. But I'm trying to take Sunday off this week because after having a super busy week, I just want to take one day off. So that's going to go there. And then I have some of these little snowflake stickers in the red tones because I was like, what am I ever going to use red snowflakes for? So I kept them in the book, but I guess everything works out because red snowflakes are needed in this spread. And I think there's like 3 pages of them, if I'm not mistaken. I've kind of picked through this book at this point. We'll put one over here. I don't know what to do with the dead space quite yet. Like, I like the according to Allie quote, but it just doesn't fit spatially into the spread. I think I only have 4 snowflakes, but I will tackle that issue in a minute. I just don't think this is working out. So I'm gonna take this one up and I'm gonna replace it with these pink bows, or maybe have a cup of cheer. I wanna make sure that we're kind of really like utilizing space in the best way possible in this spread. I don't hate that. And then I'll do the bows on Saturday because Saturday I don't have anything going on beyond just working on projects. So I'm gonna make this one go down here. And this isn't bad to layer like functional stuff over if I need to add functional space in after the fact. But the foiling gets kind of difficult to layer with. So that one's just gonna go back in the book for now. What if I replace the snowflakes with little peppermints? Like, I don't know how I feel about like peppermints up in the sky, but if we remove all the snowflakes, then it's not exactly a sky. It's just kind of like confetti. So if I just take these ones off for now, like, I don't know. This is difficult for me. And like pairing them together, not my favorite. So I'm just gonna remove all of these for now, and then I will sit and think about my options. Like, it needs something else. It's just like not enough quite yet. I'm looking in this winter book for like gold quotes, and I like this one that says merry and bright. I think I could layer that over the bows. Just like down here. I do need some white gel pen to get rid of that line though. Now that that's all taken care of, I can place this sticker right here. I think that looks really cute, and you can read it over the bows. You wouldn't be able to read it if I had the snowflake sticker. So I'm gonna keep that one there. I do like this one that says sweaters, snowflakes, cozy blankets, hot cocoa, but there's just not enough room for a larger quote like that in this spread. I was saving this joy sticker for a special occasion, and this might be it. So I could use this like up here if it's not too tall. It's worth it to test. Okay, that'll actually work surprisingly well. So a little bit of white gel pen to go underneath that, and that'll help bring that pink up to this corner of the spread because I feel like we're getting pretty red on this half, and all the pink is like over on the second half of the week. So we're gonna go with this joy sticker. Gonna place this very carefully because I'm still kind of deciding. I think that looks good, and I think it looks level. Oh yeah, I like that. Now I'm going into the Mega Rainbow Sticker Book to pull this sheet of confetti. It's pink, gold, and red, so all of the different colors that I've been using together. And I'm gonna put a little bit of it up here in like the sky area. I don't know what else to call this region, but I just want like a pop of like pink over here. I'm gonna do a little bit more like in the sidebar, kind of cut off the side of the page. So like here, but leaving enough room that I can actually still write in that sidebar because I need it to be functional as well. Can use this little strip of it somewhere else, like even along the bottom down here, to just finish building up that corner. It could use something decorative down here as well. I don't want to put another gingerbread house though. We will see. And I think this like confetti is really bringing the spread together because it was looking a little blocky, but this makes me happy. So I'll do a touch of it up here by joy, because what is joy if not for confetti? This other little section of it and go like down here. I want to find something to title this, but I just haven't decided quite yet. I'm taking a really skinny one to do like the middle portion of the spread, like over the punches. Could honestly do something a little bit bigger than that. We'll try this one out. So if I do this, it doesn't take up too much of the functional room on Wednesday, which I like that. This one's just going to go down here by Merry and Bright. I will have to cut these apart and repunch these pages if I want them to be functional, but that little pop of this confetti along the spine, I think will actually have a really good effect once I get it back on the discs, instead of just looking like a random floating clump of confetti. Just putting a little bit over here on Sunday as well. It is a clear sticker, so I'm trying not to like overlap my writing space, because those that you probably know, like writing on clear stickers is a pain, and you have to like pull out a Sharpie if you want it to like actually stay on top of the sticker. But I think this was looking good. I have this according to Allie sheet. It's called Holiday Treats, and it's like royal icing cookies, but I'm going to use the candy canes off of it because it's kind of a candy cane themed spread. So just one of them down here in this corner, and then I'll use the other one somewhere else. When I was flipping through books to like decide what to do with them, I kind of considered like using them as like lamp poles in my little spread, or like my little scene up here, but I didn't have like as many as I would have wanted if I was going to do that. So this one is going to go over this. They are facing the same direction, so I'm trying to like make sure that they don't look identical, even though they are identical. So there's not a lot of avoiding that, but I just don't want them to be at the same angle, like the same placement, you know. All of these checklists are going to say to do. Do I want little gold headers on them? Yeah, I think I do. We can test it out and see if it actually looks good on the page, or if I'm just like concentrating the stickers too much. So it would look something like that. And then it would have this to-do sticker on top of it, so that they would look something like that. I think I like that, because it is like a boxy spread to begin with, so why not just fully embrace it? Fully embrace functionality this week. And then I should do one for the sidebar as well, just to make it match. And this will say something different than to do. I think it'll say like priorities or remember or something like that. I ordered a bunch of these like script stickers from According to Allie during her Black Friday sale, because she was having 25% off of everything, I think. Maybe it was 30, I can't even remember. But I bought a lot of them, like, stocked up for the next few months because I go through these so quickly. She puts a lot of them on the pages, but like, I use them in most of the spreads that I make just because she has like a label for everything. Like, I don't have all of her handwritten stickers. I just have the ones that like apply to me. But there's like ones for like if you need to like carpool kids, which I don't need to do that, so I don't have those stickers. But there's email ones. I have the email ones. Like there's mani-pedi, like spa day kind of things. There's a binge watching one, and it says like there's like Netflix and Hulu or whatever. I got that one, so I'm excited to use that in my planner, especially as I move into break, where my plans kind of like turn into not classes, but like watching things on Netflix. So that'll be fun for planning when I'm doing more decorative stuff. But in the meantime, like this to-do sheet with like today and to-do has been my like most used. So I think I got 2 copies of this one to replace like all of the ones I've already used. Then I'm going to take remember for the sidebar because these are things that I need to remember that are not necessarily assigned to a day. Nice and easy. I don't even need to write anything down. I would like to revisit the snowflakes now that everything is on the page because I think I could just layer a few of them like on top of that confetti section and it would be fine. Oh, more candy canes and they have bows on them. I don't need it. They're just going to be too big. This is also one of those sticker books where I've just started like sticking things in places where they were not originally from. So everything's kind of out of sorts in here. I don't know. Yep, this is where I stuck those ones. So I'm going to cluster a few of them up here because this is already like a cluster forming. And then I'm going to put one on the other side. I'm not going to try to spread them out along the top. I'm just going to keep those ones isolated over there. And then this one will go on the other side, just by where it says joy. Like right after joy. Okay. I kind of like that. Like just one snowflake over there. I know myself and I think I actually want to do the entire spine of this with those confetti stickers. This one feels a little out of sorts where it is, and if I do the entire spine, it's going to be just way too close to that. So I'm going to move that to doing this section up here with like the Gingerbread Village. And if I need more of these, I do have the ones that don't have the gold foiling on them that are just like pink and red. So I'm going to do that. This one is a little bit larger, but I think it'll work out if I just stick it down here. And it's fine if there's a little bit of a gap in between them because it's really just like the circles. It's not like a whole sticker, you know? I don't know if you know, but that's what I'm gonna tell myself. And then this one will go like down here. Just slice that. This is going to take a little bit of effort to get these pages back apart because they're at all sorts of angles. So I'm going to take care of this, repunch the spread, and then pop it back on the discs. Then I will decide if this needs anything more, which I don't know if it does. I don't think it does. All set up back on the discs, and I didn't know such a functional spread could be so cute. I like the confetti in the middle because it kind of blends into the discs, so it's not as bold as it looked like when they were off the discs, and I didn't want it to get too distracting. These gingerbread houses from Oclare'S Creations are gorgeous. I will leave a link down below to her shop if you're interested in purchasing these ones or other stickers that she has. And then, I'm just like ready to plan in this. I mean, I'm not ready to do the things that I have to plan in this, but filling it, it'll be a nice little break from like focusing on papers. So excited about this one and wish me the best of luck as I move through this week. I like 2 final presentations, submitting a thesis, all that fun stuff. Hopefully that means my master's degree will be done. Long time coming, but I'm gonna call it a night on this one. I'm looking forward to it. I like all the pink tones. If you liked this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner-related content, and follow me on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching, and happy planning!